Introduction to Social Media. This is the first chapter for the course Basics of Social Media Marketing. In this chapter, I'll be talking about what is social media marketing, and what all you can expect from social media. Let's first define what is social media. Social media comprising two words, social and media. Social is interaction with other people by sharing and receiving information, while media is about instrument of communication like internet. So you can call social media as a web-based communication tool to interact with other people, organization or group by both sharing and consuming information. Social media is an interactive platform, is an interactive process where you interact with your customer, you get engaged with your customers, and you share your information, and at the same time you consume information shared by your customers and by others. Let's see how it works. There are four users, A, B, C and D, and they are connected with a social media platform. A is posting something on this platform. After seeing that post, B, C and D can make a comment on the post of A. Here, A shares some information and receive a feedback. He's sharing information and consuming information, while B, C and D, they are consuming information first and then sharing their information. If you are a marketer, you can communicate about your product and services on this platform, which can be visible to your users B, C and D. Based on this kind of information you have provided, your users can provide a feedback to you. They can get engage with you with positive or negative comment, with like or dislike, or they can share your product and services with others in form of the content which you have provided on this platform. This is how social media works. It's more about interaction and engagement with your users and with others. What is social media marketing? Use of social media platforms and channels to promote your product and services is known as social media marketing. It is a form of marketing which uses social media platform as a medium to communicate about product and services. It is an online marketing place where there are many social media channels like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and many more. Facebook is having the largest user base and thus provide you an opportunity to interact and engage with more number of users if you as a marketer is present on Facebook. How social media operates. Social media can help you create awareness about your product and services. It can help you generate interest about product by showing to user how to use it. You can share reviews and user feedback directly or in form of promoted post and tweet on social media platform to generate more interest among your users. You can use social media to divert traffic to your website or to an offline store. You can use social media to build community of users who are having same needs, same behavior, same action pattern. It can help you communicate with them at one place, and that too in a better and more focused way. Let's see what people do on social media. People generally browse, read and watch on social media. While taking these three actions of browse, read and watch, content plays an important role on social media. Content is the king in social media marketing. If your content is not having some differentiated value on social media, it will not be attracting users. Users will not be spending time on your content. They will not be watching your content, reading your content, or browsing your content. If you want to be successful on social media, it is very necessary for you to spend time on designing and developing your content. What marketers do on social media? Marketers do two kinds of activities on social media: listening and sharing. They listen to their customers, what their customers are talking about, what their users are talking about, what kind of post they are putting on social media, what kind of images they are putting on social media, what kind of opinions and feedback they are sharing on social media. It gives them and understanding what kind of users they are having, what actually their users are looking for, what is the exact profile of their users. And after listening to their users, they start sharing their communication basis the profiling they have done of their users. Social media is all about identifying a right audience, listen to them, what they are talking about, and then sharing your ideas, your product, your services, your campaign, or your communication. Listening is very important on social media because social media is a two-way marketing process. Here, customer is also playing an important role in all your marketing endeavor. If you are not going to listen your customers, you will not be able to understand him, and you will not be able to share the right content with your customers and users. Why social media marketing is important? We have been talking about social media and social media marketing, but why it is so important in today's marketing world? The answer lies here. 2.5 billion plus monthly active users. This is the size of the social media, and this size of social media makes social media an important and integral part of today's marketing strategy. No organization or no marketer is in position to avoid social media. They are not in a position not to promote their product and services on these platforms because nowhere else they will be getting such a high user base to promote their product and services. The other good thing about social media is it's not having any geographic constraint. There is no restriction of geography. You can place, you can communicate, you can showcase your product and services across the globe while be present on social media. Now let's take a look on global overview of social media. The world population is 7.5 billion, while the internet users are 3.7 billion, means 50% penetration of internet users in total world population. And the total social media users are 2.8 billion, which is 37% of total world population. But the most important point to note here is mobile-based social media users, which is 2.5 billion, means 34% penetration in total world population. But 2.5 billion mobile users in total 2.8 billion social media users, means close to 90% users access social media via a mobile device. You as a marketer need to note this point very clearly, because when you are going to develop and design a content for social media, your content should be mobile device friendly. If your content is not mobile device friendly, you will be missing a lot of opportunity, because most of the users nowadays access social media through a device which is called mobile device. Now let's see. What are the social media demographics? We talked about geography. Now let's look into demographics. Almost every age group of users are present on social media, whether someone is of 16 years of age or whether somebody is of 60 plus of age. The amount of time spent on social media and kind of intensity a user shows on social media might vary, but you will get every demography, every age group, every gender on social media. It's not about male, it's not about female, it's not about 16 years, 40 years or 60 years. You as a marketer will be getting every demographic on social media. So if you are going to present your brand on social media, that brand is going to get exposed to every possible demographics, and every age group of user is going to interact with your brand. Depend what kind of content you are using to communicate with your users. What I expect to achieve from social media, it is having a larger user base, it is having no demographic constraint, it is not having any geographic constraint. Then what I expect to achieve from social media as a marketer? As a marketer, I always look for growth in user base. I look for growth in revenue. But while I am on social media, beside user base, beside revenue, I will look for better connect and engagement with my user. No other form of marketing will provide me the kind of connect and engagement social media provides me with my users. So the biggest gain which I'll be having from social media is better connect and engagement with my user. Now, before wrapping up, let's take a close look what all you can expect from social media. Social media can help you create awareness about your product and services. It helps you in developing better connect and engagement with your consumer, with your user, and it drives traffic. It drives traffic. It may be to your website or to your offline stores. Social media helps you in most of your marketing goals, the goals which your organization is setting for you. All of your goals can be achieved through social media. You need to get engaged with your users. You need to create interaction with your users, and while doing so, you need to design and develop a content for social media which can attract users. With this, I come to an end of this chapter, Introduction to Social Media.